Hello, this is Casey from Casey's Spiritual Corner, and I'm here to do the Sagittarius love reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for April 1st to 15th, 2019. Thank you to all my subscribers. You guys are awesome. If you're new, thank you for coming. I hope you like the channel and you decide to subscribe. Okay, I'm just trying to fix the light. It's cloudy out here and I'm having to use the lights and it's causing reflection problems on the cards. So I'm trying to figure out how to do this. My daughter was yelling at me last night because I was having this problem. So forgive me for going off a little bit. So we'll do 10 card Celtic spread. I have 2 cards, the Romance Angel cards. We'll use the Gilded Tarot for the 10 card Celtic spread, and we will use the Smith Waite Tarot for clarifiers. Okay. I hope you all survived the Mercury retrograde. I was listening to many psychics around the world that were all saying that this is the worst ever. But I went back, had a notification from last year when we had a Mercury retrograde. I was asking anybody how they were feeling with the energy too. So I think any more Mercury retrogrades are starting to get a little harder on us. They're bringing up more and more stuff for us to deal with. Okay, so the situation is the 3 of Wands. Okay, so you're waiting for your ship to come in, okay? And it is coming, and there's more stability right now. And there's growth. And this card is telling me that you are open to receiving, and that's where you need to be at this point in time. If you do not know how to receive, the universe cannot give to you. So you need to be opened to the receiving. Okay? But what's crossing you at the same time is the 8 of Swords. Okay? You're pretty much feeling stuck and feeling confined and feeling like you can't move anywhere. But you need to look. Her hands, if you can see that, her hands are chained, but they're not tied down. She could reach up and take the blindfold off anytime she wants. Then she could reach out and grab one of those swords and cut the chains, and then she can get up and walk away. These are self-made fears. Okay, this is being stuck in your head and thinking the worst scenarios of everything. And how many times do the worst scenarios actually play out? Maybe 5 to 10% of the time. But most of the time, it's just all worries in your head, okay? So pay attention to that. It's time to start releasing some of those fears to the universe, okay? And yet here again, okay, this must be a really major theme with you guys this month. So we have the 5 of Wands, and that's also conflict. You know, whether it could be with others, but I think in this case, after seeing this one, I think the conflict is more internal. You are over scrutinizing things. You're not having some faith here. You know, you're trying to figure out where you are in life at this point. So in the past, we have the 3 of Pentacles. You've made some success. You've made some forward movement. And right now you're juggling everything, trying to bring everything into alignment so it all works, okay? But yet in the now, okay, we have the Tower card. Okay, and the Tower doesn't necessarily have to be a good card. Sometimes when the universe steps in and shakes things up for you because you haven't made the changes for yourself, Anything that wasn't built on a solid foundation, anything that was not good for you, the universe is going to come in and shake it up so you can take a look at it, and you're going to rebuild on a more solid foundation. And like I said, this does not have to be a bad card. A lot of times you're looking for ways to make changes and you just don't know how to do it. And that's when the universe steps in and says, okay, you're not making a choice. I'm going to shake things up a little bit so you do make a choice. And we'll pull a couple clarifiers for that. And I did pre-shuffle these, so. You know, you have the, you don't need to see all the computer. I'm trying to get rid of that glare from, you know, because normally I don't have a glare. But it's cloudy and it's been snowing and, okay. Okay, so one of the clarifiers is the Three of Pentacles. And that's listening. That's someone, you know, talking to you. It's an exchange of ideas. It's starting to bring things together, okay? They really are exchanging ideas. And then we have the King of Wands. And kings are masters of their suit, and the Wands suit is your passions and your desires. He knows what he wants. He knows what his passions and desires are. There's new growth there. You know, he's ready to step forward into these passions and desires. And it's like, I think that's what you're trying to find. You're trying to define where you are in your life right now. So in the future, we have the Justice card. Okay. And that is coming into balance. It's making just and right decisions. You know, what is right and just for you? Don't make decisions based on other people. You have to make decisions based on what's right for you. Could be legal contracts. Could be a marriage. A marriage is a legal contract also. It's also having blind faith in the universe, okay? So the first clarifier is, okay, it's the Four of Wands. And the next one is the Star. Okay, so once you decide what you want, where you want to go, where you want to be, who you are, you're going to bring in somebody that's going to be similar to that, okay? So the Four of Wands is what they call the 1111 card. It could be a marriage card, okay? And they're celebrating. They're all happy. But again, in my Gilded Tarot card, it also says, watch for your illusions and your fears in this. Pay attention to that. Don't push them away. Talk to them. See what they're trying to teach you. See what they're trying to warn you about. See, that's one of the problems with the law of attraction, is they have you focus on everything positive. But in the meantime, we have these shadows that are back here and they're blocking us. Steve Jobs said, I had this monster that was following me around for years and years and years. He says, and once I sat down and talked to that monster and realized what it was, it became my greatest gift. So pay attention. Don't push away those fears, okay? And then we have the Star card, and this is one of the wish cards. You know, you're going to work on balancing your emotions, being more grounded. Okay, and when you watch your thoughts, okay, whatever you think on, whatever you're dwelling on, if you're worrying about things, if you're looking for the negative in things, this is what the universe is going to bring to you, okay? Because the universe monitors your thoughts 24/7, and whatever you're worrying about, you're going to draw it to you. So stay focused on the positive, what you want. Visualize the end result and have trust in the universe that it's going to bring you to that, the best resolution of that, okay? So where you are now is the Six of Wands. And this is victory, and this is recognition. You know, you've completed something. You actually need to pat yourself on the back because you have accomplished a lot. You have made a lot of forward movement. Okay. And the environment again around you is the wish card. Well, again, what are you wishing for? What are you focusing on? Don't nitpick things. Okay. Pay attention to your thoughts. Again, focus on the positive. You want to bring forth the best. So your hopes and fears is the Two of Cups. And that's coming together in a union that is just God sent. You know, a match made in heaven. It's two people coming together as one to create a wonderful life together. Okay, you must be doing a lot of wishing because you see here's the third wish card in the deck. This is the Star card. Pay attention to your intuition, okay? Pay attention to your knowing. There's lots of shadows with the moon. There's lots of secrets and things that are not known, but yet at the same time, focus on the positive. You're trying to balance your emotions. You're trying to move forward, but this is still a wish card. Pay attention to what you're wishing for. Okay, we want 2 clarifiers for the Star. Okay. Okay, so the first clarifier is the Two of Cups again. That's 2 people coming together in that ultimate loving relationship. Now, this could also be a business relationship that's going to work very well too, but in this case, they're exchanging their cups of love, okay? But yet here we are, we have somebody's walking away from a situation, whether it is moving toward new horizons or walking away from something that just doesn't suit you anymore. You know, it just depends on the person. And I think that in a whole month's time, okay, the things are going to be noticeable of how different they are, okay? So the 2 romance angel cards that I pulled are, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you're seeking. And this one says, worth waiting for. Divine timing's at work in your love life right now. Okay. But we have the 2 of Cups in here. There are 3 wish cards in here. There's definitely a lot of transformation and change going on. You just need to get out of your head. You need to make some choices. You made some decisions. You know, don't make choices around other people. You need to make choices about what's best for you, okay? Thank you for letting me read for you. It didn't sound like much of a love reading to start out with, but it started coming out as a love reading toward the end. You have to do what's best for you, okay? Thank you for letting me read for you. And if you like the reading, please like, share, and subscribe. I hope you will subscribe so you can be notified when I do these, and when we got enough people coming, subscribing and coming on, we can do more lives, interactive lives, so that we can have some fun. So I will see you again the middle of the month. You all have a good 2 weeks. Thank you.